Welcome to another episode and video on my Raspberry Pi 2, which is stacked with a Zero Pi Plus, and connected to that is serial cable to Minicom terminal, as well as a band cable towards breadboard with electronics, and to the Raspberry Pi itself connected an HDMI cable to a monitor. It's running Ubuntu with the robot operating system, programmed in Python, but also attempts to get it running in C++. And there's the point and the problem. That doesn't quite work as well. Not the Python works quite as well. I've had some problems, and the idea is to improve it using C++. So let's get an idea of electronics. And well, so this is the other end of the GPIO, connected to electronics and some physiotechnique. And let me connect the motor to it. So another physiotechnique motor and propeller connected to breadboard and electronics. Not that it works, but anyway, it's there. And here's a problem. This wire should be here. So let's put it hopefully back where it belongs. Right, motor back where it belongs, and that's it. So I can't run it yet, so I can push this button and nothing will happen. All the wires are there, kind of. I think this one will go here. Likely, yes. But apart from that, I got also a suggestion, because so far I've been using two VNC entities, and the suggestion was to use one VNC entity, or maybe Remmina or Remmina, and use SSH terminals connections. Now that is interesting, because if I do that, it would probably save some memory space on the Raspberry Pi. So let's see how that one works. Okay, so now I have on the right hand side a terminal with VI and source code in C++ via Tiger VNC. Here I am logged in through SSH, as you can see here, and this was here as well. Problem still is that roscore doesn't work for some reason, and it says it usually means that the network is not configured properly. However, I am logged in via SSH and I am using Tiger VNC, so I am equipped with a working network. On the other hand, I already mentioned the memory footprint. Well, what about a second desktop? That is still running. So let me here So this is session 2 of Tight VNC. This is another process, so I will now kill that one. Hopefully it will also immediately kill the other LX session. Which it indeed does. So that's good. That is memory that has gone free to use for other things. Very good. Last week I used Remmina. I can still use Remmina for this one. I don't know what the difference in memory footprint is. However, not important right now. What is important is that it doesn't run. Without this running, there's no chance that I get anything running. Also, it says system restart required, and that's a little bit odd, because if I look here, I can start an update, but I can also look back here a little bit, or I used to. Let's see here somewhere. Here it says 4 packages can be updated, and this is the same thing. See? It's exactly the same thing. So 27 against 4. Then I rather say, alright, 27. But it can take quite some time. And it says also system restart required. So what to do? I go for security. Although none updates are security updates, so there will be package updates. Let's just see if that indeed is the case. It doesn't say. Okay, that is too bad. Then, great. "24 upgraded, and among which are header files, kernel. Oh, these are no longer required. Then get back and will be upgraded. Okay. File utils, video, lots of video updates. Ah, look here, Catkin. But that is all. So the question is, what good is it to do that right now? I have my doubts. It's not a big one. But will roscore run then? I have my doubts, to be honest. But let's do it anyway. We'll see. I hope it doesn't take forever. So, yes, go. And then we'll see how it ends. Okay, all updates have been applied. So now I'm going to follow the next indication, system restart. That means that this will be broken, or if I can exit as well. We'll see. But the restart will be done from here. reboot. That was exit the VNC session. This one is closed, this one is closed. This one will very soon see a reboot, because this is the serial terminal. You see RPI model B, RPI2 model B, yeah. Takes a bit of time, and no Ethernet found. That will come back later. This is waiting a long time now. But okay, there it goes. Yep, Ethernet is on, which is, by the way, an Ethernet simulation over USB, which is often the case in the case of embedded systems. And with that you can recognize all embedded systems that have USB and Ethernet connection. It's simulated, which makes it a problem as well if you have many USB connections. Then it might go wrong. Now it says 6 can be updated. Well, there are packages that are being held back, and why doesn't this respond? Now it responds. Starting VNC. Alright. Then again killing the second VNC session. 42 signed 69, 2469 gone, and now why is this happening? Okay. Move over here. Going down again. But big question is, of course, does roscore run? So once again to the root, then source, the development setup. Now the big question, does it run? Wait for it. End of story. I don't need to do anything else because it won't run. And that is, to say the least, a big problem. Because I can try it, and why is this not running? Not quite sure. Anyway, I need to find the solution, because this is going nowhere. Well, what can I do? This is not the only problem. The problem is also that I still don't get a nice desktop here. So first let's ping Ubuntu as is suggested, and now host Ubuntu. That does mean that most likely my network is down, but that is not the case, since I have a nice network. And this is the local loopback, which is also running. So the question is, why does ROS think that it is down? But also, why does ping Ubuntu think that it is an unknown host? Let me ping another one. So Remmina, for instance. Yeah, no problem. So network is not down at all. Okay, exit here. Let's retrace this one. Let's use Remmina. Whatever the name is, by the way, or should be pronounced. VNC. Password. Okay. This means that the VNC server is not entirely working. That is clear. Yes, definitely. Alright, let's restart the VNC server. Alright, I've got them back. So this is one. And number two then. And now I got a nice desktop. So if I kill this now, will I still keep my desktop, my VNC? I don't know. Let's just try 3280. Go. Okay, I still have it. Alright, that's for one thing. Remains this. And I'm not having a clue. After last time I switched it completely off, so that both restarting and a power switch or power cycle doesn't matter. No influence. Okay. Unable to contact my own server. But this is also an odd number, because usually it's 33066 or something. So this number is rather odd. So I am going to check on the internet what this actually means. Well, finding this error on the net didn't give such a problem. The question is how to do it, how to solve it. Well, they say okay, export ROS IP is our IP address, and then the ROS master URI is this one, and it was not 33 something 66, it was 11.3.11. So let's see if and by the way, hostname should list your system, which it does. So that's all nice. Will this work? Okay, now it does. Now it does. Question: if I open a new tab, okay, let's do that. What's wrong here? Oh, I'm not signed in. Ha! I'm not logged in. That's a good one. I'm on my own system now. So no. Yes. Now I'm in. Source. Right. Can I now ROS run? ROS run. I can. Can I now run the publisher? Without that it kills the other one. Now it's evident that I do anything here. Alright, and source vi pub, that is one thing. Now for the other, and again I have to source everything, so this may not have been the wisest idea. However, I can go back and go here. What does it do? Here it subscribes to the publisher and it should call the callback and then said I heard, but you see that is not happening. So I have kind of solved a few things, but I'm far from done. Unfortunately, and once again time starts running out. Alright, so solved a few things, but then finding that my C++ program doesn't work yet. Anyway, how to continue? Well, hopefully getting or keeping roscore to run and rediscover how to write it in C++, and then find a way to do everything that I wanted with the custom messages, because that is the reason that I went back to C++ anyway. So that is it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment if you like, much appreciated. You can also follow me on Twitter, please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram, please like and leave a comment. You can show your appreciation and support by making a small donation. You can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned on my website and or with my videos. Always on my website, but depending on the pledge you make, also in the description box of my video, and if high enough, in the video. Yeah, this is to be continued obviously. So once again, thank you for watching and bye bye.